All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to get our Relive Success training started on this beautiful Saturday morning. The sun is shining in the Pittsburgh area, and I know you guys all have a busy day planned, and I'm just congratulations for taking some time this morning to be on the training and just connect with what we're doing here at Relive. So I'm Dawn Tucci, and I'm going to have a co-host spot with Eileen Tesh and potentially Katie Moore to share some things. Eileen is a two-time Hawaii qualifier, and Katie was there last year, and I know she's really close. So to all the you that are really close, keep going. We got a few more days here. But I'm going to start off by sharing my story. I'm a registered dietitian, which made me super skeptical and say no to Relive. And I'm sure you guys have never heard no. But I said no. I didn't see supplements doing much for my clients, and it was network marketing, and I was a little fearful of that. But I had some issues that popped up. So fortunately, my friend didn't give up on me. She called me again. I needed help with some hormonal things that were going crazy, hot flashes, anxiety, depression, as well as headaches, and my knees were really starting to hurt. I'd been a long distance runner since high school, got started on the products, and all that changed. It took time, and it was kind of like peeling an onion, bit by bit by bit. The symptoms just went away. I'm symptom free today. I have an amazing stamina. I sleep great, and I am a long distance runner again, and I did have to stop running for a while because of pain. So what we're going to be talking about today is a company that gives people results. We're going to talk about how to share it, how to create an income, and to get financial freedom in your life. So let's get going. So this is Relive International. This is our home office. We are in St. Louis, Missouri, and we've been in business for 32 years as a food science and nutrition company. And that was so important to me that this was based on science. I did a lot of research on the safety before I got started. And I've been on the products for 15 years. So, you don't stay on something for 15 years if it's not safe and effective. Our products are clinically proven. We have patents. And as we talked about already, backed by science and guaranteed to work. There's actually a money back guarantee on the products and the business. We're the only epigenetic nutrition company in the United States, and that's the up and coming field in medicine. And we certainly are a company with integrity and strong values. And we're going to be talking about products today that change lives, but we can't guarantee results. It's up to your own body to make those changes. So we really don't know what's going to happen. We just know that when you feed the body right, it can do amazing things. And we don't have a guarantee on our business either, but we're going to share some principles today that if you follow these principles, you're likely to have success. It's all about your work ethic. So we really do have your solution. We have products that work, that have been proven not only clinically, but over time. We have a compensation plan that, according to the DSA, is the top in the industry. And we are going to talk about a success system that you have to follow. So really, the difference maker is you. Everybody has the same products, the same compensation, and the same success system. It's all about you and what you want to do with it. So we're going to start first with our core nutrition. That's really the crux of what we do. We get people started on nutrition. The food supply doesn't really have what it once did in terms of vitamins and minerals. So this is why we make such a difference. We just start putting some good core nutrition in the body, and the body is able to heal itself. And if we look at these individually, just to go through them, Classic is the reason our company started. That was made and patented by Dr. Theodore Kourlogris. He was a World War II veteran, had a PhD in microbiology, specializing in hematology and immunology. So brilliant man. Was that actually credited with eradicating bovine mastitis. I believe that was in Africa, and that was prior to the war when he worked for the World Health Organization. So this man knew his business of science, and he worked with animals after the war. He had an injury, and he knew that he could create nutrition to optimally nourish an animal cell. And he figured, I can do that for a human cell too. And after 10 years, he was able to do that. And he believed that the body could heal itself with the proper nutrition, is why he did that. And he saw his own life change, going from a wheelchair and lots of pain meds to just using a cane through his life. So Classic was our first formula. It was patented. and that was patented. I believe it's for the blend of nutrition that was there was the patent. When the company started 32 years ago, we added the now with soy, and that's pretty much doing the same job as the classic, but it's evolved over time with more anti-inflammatories, antioxidants. It has a prebiotic in it. And Lunar Rich, which we'll talk about in a minute, is in the now. We also have now for kids, both chocolate and vanilla, delicious with brain food for our growing kids' brains. And a few years ago, we came out with a now with whey. So what we're going to talk about next are the targeted solutions that we have. You know, a lot of times just that basic core nutrition plus fiber store, and often we use Energize as a hydrator and this as a cleaner. You know, the body needs to help in cleaning out. When we put those in place, a lot of times the body can totally get to health and people are happy. If that doesn't happen and we need a functional targeted solution, we can go to this line of products. A lot of them are clinically proven. Arthefect for joint health, Cardio Essentials for heart health, Glucofect for diabetes and metabolic syndrome, Reverse Age to reverse the aging process. Provantage was made for the St. Louis Rams along with Energize, and Provantage was made to recover muscles optimally. It also affects the myelin sheath of the nerve. So sometimes when we're dealing with muscle issues that are severe, we might add Provantage. And a lot of athletes like to use that to recover their muscles. Soy Essentials is one that I rely on. I was in that hormonal mess, and for women, this is just the right herbal blend to get your health back on track. 24K is made for the brain. Amazing food for the brain to help with mood, mental awareness, the stress cycle. We've just seen that used in so many different people. I've recently had success with that in someone who'd had a brain tumor and needed a little assistance. A couple other targeted solutions. Wow, what a power punch these two are to your immune system. You know, Lunar Rich X has been with us for a number of years. We know that it benefits us in terms of cell health, gene health. It's a real great anti-inflammatory, but recently we've been looking at the immune properties of Lunar Rich, which are on an epigenetic level can affect your immune system to make it stronger. And also defense was added right at the right time when everybody became super aware that they needed to have a strong immune system. And a lot of proven ingredients in there over time, just a lot of results with these natural things that are used. We have adaptogens to heighten resistance to disease. Beta glucans put the immune systems on high alert, and the reishi mushrooms enhance the immune system as well. So when you combine this with Lunar Rich X, wow, you just have a really strong power punch to anything that's out there, not just what's going on right now, but other things that we'll see in the future in terms of viruses and things that are out there. We just need to have a strong immune system. So last spring, it's been more than a year now that we added the RLV hemp extracts, and many of us have added these to our regimen. We've had new people coming in because of hemp and what's being known about that in terms of health. So our products are safe and effective, proven, and you don't always find that in the hemp market today. It's not well regulated yet by the FDA. There's just so many players in the market, they can't. But regulations are coming, and we already abide by what's coming, and that's that we have third-party testing, organically grown products, we're non-genetically modified, gluten-free, a multi-step testing program to ensure purity and efficacy, and an eco-friendly program. Just amazing production of these products, and we've seen such great results with sleep, pain, anxiety. I myself have seen improvement with anxiety reduction. Not that I was anxious, it's just calmer and better mental alertness, sleep. And I've used the balm several times for pain. So I just love this line. It's been a great addition to my regimen, and I've also been able to help people even more using the RLV line. So I put this slide in here as we transition. We've been talking about products. We've been talking about Relive as a company, and now we're going to start talking about Relive as a financial opportunity. And intentional success is the label of this slide. So making money with Relive, I guess it would seem like it would be automatic. I almost thought it would be, I figured, man, these products are amazing. Who's not going to jump right in? But that doesn't always happen. There's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of skepticism. So if we are to be successful, we have to be intentional about that. So we just want to choose our activities wisely that we do every day. We want to focus on the things that are going to bring people into seeing Relive, which is really our goal, is we want people to see Relive. So we're going to move right to how do you make money with Relive? And we're going to look at the compensation plan. And as I said, we have one of the top compensation plans in the industry. And there are actually 5 ways to earn income: retail, wholesale, overrides. The company provides bonuses and trips. There's a great trip to Hawaii. We have a few more days to qualify for that. And the ambassador program, which is additional income. And your goal is really to reach out to people, share Relive, and build a distribution network. And that can be people that you already know, your neighbors, the people in your family, your friends, and that would be people that you come in contact with every day. It's only $20 to register as a distributor. You can build a distribution network, or you can actually distribute to your own family and not be required to build a business. And some people choose that as their option. So retail profit, pretty self-explanatory. It's anywhere from 20 to 40%. Depends on where you position yourself with the company. If you retail $100, you can obviously make $20 to $40. So the higher you position yourself in the company, the higher your profit is going to be. I love that everyone is a potential customer. It can be a pregnant woman, a newborn baby, an older person on a lot of medications. We don't have any drug interactions. So we really are a product that everybody in the entire world can use. So wholesale profits is the second form of income, and that's anywhere from 5% to 30%. So if you position yourself at the 40% profit level and someone else positions themselves at the 25% level, you're going to make a wholesale profit of 15%. So you can see on the stair-step model that there's different places to come into our company, and people come in wherever they're comfortable, wherever it fits their needs, and we as distributors have to help them understand what's here for them and what's going to be best for them based on their goals. And we're going to just take a couple of minutes here to bring Eileen Tesh in. And Eileen, I know that you mentioned there's another way to get to Master Affiliate besides just placing yourself there. So I placed a $5,000 order. I got it for $3,250, and I used that for my family, but I also was able to share that with some friends and make a profit. There's another way to get to Master Affiliate. So Eileen, can you come on and share that? And I know you had another tidbit that I thought was really interesting about the app. So maybe you could go ahead and share that as well.
Yeah. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, everyone. And just so excited to be here. We're having a training at my house, a brunch this morning, to finish up the month strong and help everybody get to Hawaii that is working towards that promotion. What Dawn and I were talking about yesterday is that you need to learn this compensation plan inside and out and work it to your advantage, and to the most importantly, the advantage of your new people and your new distributors. So if you're new, it's important to work closely with your upline because they know this compensation plan inside and out. So with the Master Affiliate level, like Dawn said, you can either place yourself there by ordering $5,000 in products, or you can build it, which means bringing in, say, 3 distributors at any level that will total $5,000. That will also qualify you. But there's a third way, which is an ingenious way that Relive put together, and that's called a push. So there's many people out there, particularly in this difficult, challenging time with COVID, that are either unemployed, underemployed, not getting any assistance, and they are wanting to earn money, help others, and get qualified to the Master Affiliate level because, like Dawn said, that opens you up to all 5 forms of income. So what we're talking about here, the third way to get to master affiliate is called a push. And what a push means is if you're not able, say time is of the essence, we're at the end of the month, so you can't, it's with limited time and limited resources, you're not really sure how you're going to get to the master affiliate level. But with this push program, if you talk to one person, show them, let your upline, your support team explain this opportunity to them and what it means now coming in at the end of the month, because come August 1st, that is when you'll be promoted to the 40%. Everybody comes in with their first order at 35% to give 5% to your sponsor for teaching and training. Get closer. You can't hear me? Okay. So thank you. I've been directed. Get closer. All right. So with the push, if somebody sees this business the way you do, or they're interested in jumping up to the master affiliate level, then they will put their order in at $5,000. But you being their sponsor, having brought them in, showing them this opportunity, Relive allows you, by simply doing $1,000 with other customers or your own order, so for a total of $6,000, it has to be in the same month, you will get also promoted to the 40%. And you can do that a number of times, but right now, for the purpose of this training and talking about the end of the month, we've got 7 days now to find someone. I know Dawn is working with a woman, and she's not able to start at the master affiliate level herself, but she is talking to everyone. And with this ingenious program that Relive has put together, it will allow her, once she finds someone that sees this as she does and is excited to get started and wants to get started at the master affiliate level, she too will be able to be at the master affiliate level come August 1st. So definitely something to look at here. For people that want to start earning income. I was a lawyer, and even though I was making a six-figure income, I was working 80 to 100 hours a week, stressed out, burned out. But when my sister brought this opportunity to me, and she said, she's going to get in, and I'm going to get in underneath her, because she knows I'm a workhorse. And she was, really very shy and not interested in talking to people. But I simply told her, I don't have $3,200 to start this business. And she said, don't worry, I do. I just got an interest-free credit card. I'm going to put myself at master affiliate, and then you can use my credit card. You have to pay it off in a year, make the monthly payments. It's interest-free, and you got 1 year. And if it doesn't work out for you, you can return the products. There's 100% money-back guarantee. So I'm like, okay, well, in less than 2 months, all my products were gone. I had shared them and referred people to the company, and they were able to get started right away. People want to get started right away. Once they hear about this, they're like, how can I get this? Well, as a matter of fact, I have a couple cans. You can get started, or if you want to start as a quick start, then we can get you set up right away. And then you can we'll show you how to place your order. Now, talking about the order, everybody should have the mobile app on their phones. It's a great way to simply show people a quick video if they have questions, or they want to know more particularly about the science or the compensation plan. It's all at your fingertips. But thank you to one of my colleagues, Katie Moore. She showed me, and that's the beauty. It doesn't matter how, she's only been in maybe a year, and I've been in 14 years, but I'm a little technically challenged. So, but she showed me that when you go on the mobile app, and if you go under the links, there will be 3 options. Get started with Relive. It talks about the XR training program. And there's ongoing success training. And third, order calculator. So if you go to the order calculator, you simply put in the sample order. People want to see the order as a rule before they place it, what it's going to look like. And they may even tweak it. Oh, I want to try a couple other products. So when you go to the order calculator and you put in the amount of products you want, it will automatically compute it at the top. And then you put in the discount, and it will do everything for you, including the promotion right now for free shipping. And then you can simply take a screenshot of that slide of the order and send it to the new person and say, take a look at this. It's a sample order. We can make any changes, but it's nice and clear and crisp and simple. I was doing it with breaking it up on taking pictures of the screen. It was not professional and very confusing. This is fabulous. The key to this business, the key to success, keep it simple. So with that, Dawn, I'll turn it back over to you.
Yeah, Eileen, thank you so much for sharing that. I think sometimes we don't talk about the details of this particular part of the business, and it can be a game changer for yourself as a distributor, but also for the person that wants to get started on these products. And most people are interested in looking at their price. And some people have already thought about people to share this with, so it really sets them up for success. I love that we work together to share. Like you said, you know, Katie shared this idea with you. You and I talk all the time. I love having you guys to help me help other people and your experience and your wisdom. So it's just one of the great things about how we do our business is we work together. So Eileen, thanks so much for coming on and sharing that. And as you said, there's 100% money back guarantee on our business too. And our products have a 2-year shelf life. So a lot of times people do want to plan ahead. Once they know they're going to stay on these products, they want to look ahead to save some money, or maybe they want to start sharing it with people. So thank you for coming on this morning. We're going to move on to the next slide, and that's looking at once you are a master affiliate and someone joins you as a master affiliate, and on this example, that person's name is Susan, is on your first level. So there's no more retail profit. There's no more wholesale profit. You're at the same level. So what Relive does is they pay you an 8% override on all the volume that's done in your first master affiliate levels group. So that could be Susan's own family's consumption, anything that she sells to other people as a distributor, anything except master affiliates are not in her group. It's anybody below the master affiliate level. And Susan's a master affiliate, so if she shares this with her brother Jim, now Jim is on your second level, and Relive pays you a lower percentage, 6%, but now you have a team helping Jim, both you and Susan, so your workload is decreased a little bit. Jim sponsors Wendy, somebody that he knows over in Europe, on your third level. That's Jim's first level. Relive pays you 4%. So again, you're probably going to be involved doing some teaching, training, connecting, and Relive is going to pay you 4%. And then you can see it goes to 3% and then 2%. And this is a residual income that can become very large and replace corporate size incomes. It just takes time and work. So we're going to move now to, okay, this all sounds great, but let's talk about this. And let's talk about how we're going to make this happen. And we call this the circle of success. And it says the key is action now. So the key is always action. You must take action or nothing's going to happen. So we're going to talk about what kind of action is going to make you have success in your Relive business. The first thing is identifying people and then connecting people with people and then connecting them to the information by sharing the story, asking, okay, what did you think? What's the decision that you've made about this? And then getting them registered and getting them started. So we're going to just break this apart and quickly run through this for our last half of training, some real nuts and bolts of how do you do this business. So important. Who are you thinking about? Identifying people. I thought of people immediately when I started hearing the stories. I thought of people that I wanted to share this with. So you basically get a piece of paper and start writing down names. I love something that Eric Ville was teaching on one of the Facebook groups, and it was really I thought a kind of an ingenious concept. So not only making a list, but maybe making two lists, one in red, one in black. And the red one was the people that you just figured were going to say no to this, didn't see any reason to share it with them at all. So you're just going to put them on that list. And the other list is the one that you're thinking, well, you know, that person, they might want to see Relive. I'm going to share it with them. And we all know that we don't really know who is going to be interested in this, and we should share it with everyone. So Eric's thinking is, okay, start with your red list. You know, they're going to say no. You've already kind of thought that. And I understand that. I've thought that about some people. They're already successful. You know, why would they be interested in this business? But what he was commenting on is the surprises that you'll find in reaching out to those people that you're thinking they're probably going to say no. Sometimes they say yes. We never know what's going on in somebody's life. So try not to prejudge. Make a list of all the people you can think about, and make a plan to start connecting with them. So another tool here to start you out with making your list is you have a list of contacts on your phone. You have an email list. A lot of us are on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. We've got people, Jen, I know you have a big wedding. So you have a long list of people that are invited to this wedding, people that we may be invited to our own weddings many years ago, other occasions, school, former coworkers. You see the list. People that you interact with every day professionally, people that come to your house as repair people. There's people all over the place that I'm guaranteeing you they don't know about Relive. Less than 1% of the United States knows about Relive. And you're always meeting people when you're out and about. And I know less so now that we're facing this virus situation that we're in, but it really hasn't stopped me from meeting people. And I know that's true with a lot of you guys too. We still have Zoom. You know, we still have ways to connect with other people by networking online with Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram. So sometimes when it's not working one way, you know, you find another way. But it's so important to have a strong list of people that continues to grow all the time, people that you're going to reach out to. So next step, obviously you've identified people, and the next step is to connect with them and share why you're excited about what you do. Share what you're doing, share your story, share why you thought of them. You know, I think this is such an important thing to make personal, and it needs to be from your heart when you reach out to someone to share Relive with them. I know someone I'm working with right now has been connecting with a lot of people that he hasn't maybe seen for 10 years. And we were talking about, well, what's the best way to do that? So if you just reach out to that person and you get into a conversation, how's it going? I haven't seen you. You know, they might say at some point that someone in their family is ill, because especially if you're older, there's a good chance that they're going to bring up health. If they bring up health or, you know, something like that, then, and you then tell them that that's an area that you're working in, they might feel a little trapped by that. They might feel like, oh, this is the reason that you called me. So through our own training here in the Cranberry area, I learned years ago that a great way to connect with people that you haven't seen for a while is to say, hey, there's something that I am so excited about, and it's really become important to me, and I want to share that with you. I'm calling to share that with you. But first, you know, we haven't talked in 10 years. How are you doing? And then get into that part of reconnecting. And at some point, that person is probably going to say, well, you know, you said you were calling me about something. What is it? They're kind of excited at this point to hear, you know, why you're calling them. So I think we just have to be real about it and sincere when we connect with people and share with them, you know, why did I call you? Why did I reach out to you on Facebook? I know we do it that way a lot. And then it's so important to share your story, your why, your belief, what's going on, why you feel the way you do. This is your friend. You know, this is somebody that you know. They want to connect with you in the way that they know you. And your story, you know, your story is going to be an eye opener to a lot of people in terms of what do these products do and what does this business do. And we have so many tools today to share the Relive story, online, offline. You guys know we have, sometimes I share through video initially. There's a great way that Val Moody has created on Facebook. It's a group that you have to be invited to, but it's called These Products Work, is about our products. And there's also one called Success, which is about our business. And the way that these groups are working is the purpose is to share the evidence, share the stories that we hear with the products in Relive, share the stories that we have going on in the business side of Relive. So if I run into somebody and maybe they're not a friend of mine on Facebook, and I think, this would be a person that needs to hear what's going on here, I might say, I'm working with this food science company right now. We're seeing amazing changes with people's health. And, you're sharing with me about the fact that you're just plagued with headaches. And you might want to hear about what's going on. Can we connect on Facebook? So then I would be friends with them on Facebook. And then I can invite them to the group called These Products Work. And in that group, you can actually do a search for headaches and connect them right to a story through the comments section. You can actually put their name in the comments, and that will bring that right up on their feed on Facebook. So it's a really nice way to, in a non-threatening way, start to share with them what we're seeing. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but I was very skeptical. I wasn't closed, but I was very skeptical. And when I started to hear the stories, it really changed me. I really started to become interested. So I think that's so important to do that. So we already talked about this, sharing the Relive story. You really do want to share as much as you can without overwhelming a person about our products, our company, how we're compensated, what the options are. Sometimes you do that in stages. Sometimes it happens all at once through a presentation. We're not doing a lot of in-home right now. I am still doing some. Some people are meeting outside, but we do have great webinars, Zoom meetings through GoPD, Positively Charged, and this group right here. We have a great Saturday training, you're on it right now, and then an opportunity meeting on Wednesday. So there's a lot of ways to connect people to the Relive story. So important to ask for a decision. I know in the beginning I was a little bit afraid to do that. I don't know if I didn't want to hear what they had to say. Maybe they were going to say no, but it's so important when you share information to then turn it around and say, what did you think about that? And find out where they are. And a lot of times that involves, after asking that question, just being quiet to let them give you the answer. They might want to be a customer. They might want to be a distributor. They might want to be a master affiliate. All those things have happened when I've shared Relive. And I think it's a fair question to start talking to them about, did you think about anybody as we were talking that might be interested in this as well? And to start that ball rolling in terms of who might be interested that they know. So somebody can become a customer and you can help them get started. And we're going to share some options in just a minute, but they can become a distributor. They can distribute to themselves, or they can work in this business and distribute this and earn an income. Two of the smart options right now are Quick Start and Master Affiliate. So Quick Start is the 25% savings or profit level. And so they can save 25% or profit 25%. They're going to pay $375 for $500 worth of product. So if you use that tool that Eileen talked about on the app and you show them, okay, you're on these two products. And if we look at 3 to 4 months down the road, which is what I like to share with people, that's reasonable to understand what's going to happen for you. It takes time. Some people will choose that because that's going to save them money. And they're just planning ahead for their product. It's free shipping. And so they can see the savings, which is really nice to show people the savings. Another really popular place to get started is that Master Affiliate. And as Eileen said, initially that's a 35% savings, but after that, that's a 40% savings and a 40% profit level. When people get started in this business and they start out at a really low profit level and they're sharing it with people, they're really not making money. And I think we have to show them that if you want to make money, you need to position yourself in a place that you can make money. So that 40% level, they get $5,000 worth of product. They pay $3,250. Shipping is free the first time. And if you share the entire order, there's actually a 54% return on investment. That's just unheard of in the investment world. They would earn $1,750. And as you said, Eileen, there's 100% buyback on this business, on the unopened product. And that was important to me. I was a little skeptical still, even 4 months in, seeing results, I still was thinking, wow, I don't know. I don't know if this is really true, just so much skepticism and prior thoughts about how this couldn't happen. But I love the safety net that the company was going to buy back my product if I changed my mind. And of course, that never happened. So registering someone at that point, you know what they want to do, and you've shared their options with them. And that's just really a point where we get them registered and we get them started. And that is really where I would say our work as distributors begins. And that's with follow-up. And in my first introduction to Relive, I went to what we used to have, which was a MAT school. And I'll never forget it because the person that took me there ended up having to leave. She got called into work. And it was quite a ways from my home. We had driven together. And I remember thinking, the afternoon was about follow-up. And I remember thinking, how important can that be? I mean, we've heard everything that's important now. How important can follow-up be? Only to realize that follow-up is so important. So people need to have you keep in touch with them. They need to continue to hear the stories, to be encouraged. And we have so many ways to do that. They need to be told probably again about how to take their shake and help them with their consistency. I think they really appreciate that great customer care that we give them for free. And so I've learned to tell them when they get started, you know what, you're going to be able to have my help, and you're going to be able to hear a lot more, ask questions as you go along, and we're really going to stick with you to help you see this through. And I think people really appreciate that. And I think it's important to tell them that you're going to be following up, because if you don't and you do follow up with them, then they start to wonder, why are you getting in touch with me again? I'm already on the products. I already know about the products, but they don't really know what they don't know. So I think it's really important to make them aware that, this is free and you're going to get my help. So, all right, we've kind of covered that, I think. Let's see if there's anything else. Just, getting them started, the following up, helping them build their own list if they want to get started as a distributor. Then it's super important to go through these same steps that you started with, where you help them learn how to build a list, show them how to jog their memory of people that they know, talk about how are we going to connect with these people, and make a plan with them about how to share the Relive story, and just really assure them that you're there to walk with them through that process to help their friends. And how amazing and fun is that when they begin to do that and see the people in their lives change for the better. It's amazing. So we have a great questionnaire that can be used for follow-up. Some people like to use this format. I know I've tweaked this a little bit to make it the way that I like to use it. The important thing is that you do a good inventory, especially if it's with health, but also with the business side, that you have a good idea of what this person is about with their health. What are the things that they're facing? Because changes happen with health so slowly that they don't even notice that they're changing, and they are. So sometimes we have to say, well, you said you had headaches 10 days a month. This was true for me. What are you seeing with that? We have to get really specific with helping them see the changes. And it's a great way to record follow-up and who has shared for them, and just really keep a running list of what's going on with that person. When you start helping a lot of people, you can't remember this stuff. So you really need to have it written down. So we talked about follow-up, and this I think is so important to know, is that people are going to forget what they heard faster than they will forget how they felt about what they heard. And that is just so key with stories. Stories make them feel things. And we all know that when people feel things, they tend to buy in and be on board. People rely on their emotions when they make decisions like this. And it says we become the stories we listen to. So we were talking about sharing this, and there is a system to share this. And it's a way to help you expose people to the stories, and the stories are going to continue to build their wall of belief. And it's going to help them get results, because they're going to hear things from people that are going to cause them to be consistent or maybe tweak their regimen and get results. And the system helps both customers and distributors think of other people, as they hear other people's business stories and health stories, they think of people in their life that could benefit from this. And the system is really what develops leaders and a residual income. So we have the opportunity meeting as part of the system next week on Wednesday. It's every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern time. And next week is Luann Piccarelli is going to be sharing the opportunity on Wednesday. Oh, actually, I think that's wrong. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. There is a Wednesday opportunity meeting at 8:30 Eastern time, but Luann is actually going to be doing the training next Saturday at the same time that you're on the training today. Luann is awesome. I work with her all the time. You don't want to miss that. She's amazing. So next week, Saturday, same time, Luann Piccarelli is going to be part of our success system doing the training. So your upline, I mean, I'm in touch with some of my distributors 5+ times a day. You know, I love when they call me. That means they're being active. That means they're connecting me to people, or we're strategizing. So use your upline every day. If your upline's not available to you, find some other wonderful people in Relive that are leaders that can help you. We are all about helping each other. I've never seen an environment like we have in this company. Three-way calls are just amazing. They're live stories that really do add the weight of evidence that people need to hear. I didn't understand three-way calls in the beginning. I had never done them in my prior job as a dietitian, so that was new to me. And not understanding them led to me not appreciating them, maybe not using them effectively. And I remember one day I was going to connect my upline with someone because it was Thursday, you know, was my reason. I said, it's Thursday. It's time to connect with this person. And she said, well, why are we connecting? And I said, because it's Thursday, you know, just trying to follow the system. But I really didn't understand the significance of connecting this person with her story, my upline story. And so we did the call and I hung up thinking, wow, that was amazing. That connection between those two people, that my customer's response to that person's story and being able to ask questions, I really started to understand that the three-way call was one of the most important things that I was going to do to help people understand what can happen for them, get their questions answered, and see the evidence of what happens when you take these products and what happens when you work in this business. So we have a lot of weekly calls right now. I think with the virus, we have even more online support. Not so much offline, just because of the dynamics of the way we're functioning right now. So take advantage of a lot of these Zooms that we can connect people with every week, every day. There's something, again, the Saturday training, special events, conferences. We've got a big one coming up. If you're not already registered, we are going to have, they're saying, the biggest international conference virtually that we have ever had. This is going to be international, you know, so this is going to be big. Tips like we always get from leaders, but all over the world, and the recognition will be there, new announcements, and it says fun networking opportunities, workouts. I like exclusive offers and special giveaways. I like that. So I'm excited to see what that is. But, you know, we want to be connected with this, register with this, and we want to share this with the people that we're working with so that, you know, we're not going to conference this year, but we're going to have conference right here. And so, yes, I love to go to conference, but, you know, I know that more people are going to be able to do it this way than go to St. Louis. So I guess that's the silver lining, is that we're going to be able to involve more people. So if you're not registered, get registered online. So really, this is about developing some positive daily habits. You know, we have 24 hours in a day. It's all about how we manage our time. And I find for me that if I set up my time for the week, if I go in on Sunday night and I know what's going to happen the next week, and I put in there the times that I'm going to work and the people that I'm going to contact, I've got folders where I can say, okay, these are the people that I'm going to get in touch with this week. So it's right there on my desk on Monday morning. So I don't have to waste time on Monday morning trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do this week? Do I do that every week? No. But I find that when I manage my time better, I don't waste as much time. You know, when I have goals and things that I really want to get accomplished, I want to see that checklist get checked off, and I want to do the important things every week, which is reach out to new people, help my downline, help people, and do follow-up. So we want to schedule in those activities that are going to make us successful, and just try to develop a discipline about our work. I think it's hard when you're at home. You know, the kitchen calls me down for a snack quite often, and there's kids here, and there's just things that you can do in your house all the time. So you really do have to discipline yourself to have time that you work. But I think on the other side, you know, you have to set time to work out and do your daily stuff at home. And that's what's great about a home-based business. We don't have to go anywhere. We just have to maybe go downstairs to do something different. So I think the better we manage our time, the more we can accomplish in our day, and the better we'll feel about ourselves, and the more successful we'll be, not only in our own business, but in helping other people. And that's really what we're all about, helping other people. So let's talk a little bit about, as we finish up here in our last little bit of time, is there are some great programs that Relive has put in place to help us help people. And one is the Preferred Customer Program. They can join for free right now, and they get a 10% savings if they are a preferred customer. If they auto ship, it's 20%, free shipping on the first order, free shipping if they auto ship over $100 on a monthly basis. So this sometimes might make the difference between whether someone gets started or not. I love right now that it's free. You know, if they haven't paid anything for it and they join it, in a few months, a lot of people are getting results. And if I say to them, you know, do you think you're going to stay on these products? You're getting these results. And they say, yes, I'd like to be able to then talk to them about one of the distributor options. And if they haven't paid a $10 fee to be a preferred customer, it seems like they're willing then to look at paying maybe a $20 fee and saving more money, just depending on the person. But the Preferred Customer Program and the Auto Ship Program gets people automatically getting these products every month. They don't have to think about it. And that is a great customer retention program that is going to be one of the layers in your pipeline. So I love this promotion too. I've gotten a lot of bonuses from this promotion. When you sign up 3 new people at the quick start level in one single month, the company is going to give you a $250 bonus, and you can do this as many times as you want. If someone becomes a master affiliate, you can earn a $250 bonus for someone becoming a master affiliate. And again, you can do this as much as you want. And then with the Preferred Customer Program who sign up on auto ship, they receive the 20% discount and free shipping. And when you sign up 3 people with the preferred customer on auto ship in a single month, the company is actually going to give you a $100 product credit if they are purchasing $100 or more. If it's a $200 or more value, then you're going to receive a $200 product credit. So that's like handing you $200, $100 or $200. I love that. It's just such a great incentive for us, extra for us for doing really our job. So, you know, we really want to create massive action in our business. And, you know, what would happen if you really put your head down and focused and worked like maybe you work for somebody else, or maybe like you've never worked before? And I know for me in this business, in the beginning, had a lot going on with my youngest son, couldn't really work this business even consistently, but I was able to help a few people, and I almost always paid for my own product, which was wonderful. But now that I'm able to and have been willing to make this more of my focus, you know, things have begun to change, and I see the success happening, and, you know, there is something to momentum. It's really hard to stop and start and do this business slow. It's not as hard to put your focus on, set some goals, decide what you're going to do, and make a decision about it. And I think that is it, right? It's making that decision that you're going to do it and get to work. And then things begin to happen, and then you're encouraged and everybody's encouraged, and you feel good about it, and you start growing. And it's such a great feeling. You want to keep that going. I recently qualified for that trip to Hawaii, and it just feels good to have that accomplishment. And so excited to be there with other leaders and bring other people with me next time. You know, I have some people that were close this time, and it's not over yet, so maybe they'll still make it. But it's all about creating that massive action through your own focus. So, you know, when you do that, the company again goes over and above to give us more money. I worked in the corporate world, and they weren't always looking to give me more money. So that's one of the things that impresses me about working for Relive. They're always trying to give me more just for doing my job. So right now you can earn a top 3 new volume bonus, and that's new volume in a month's time. And the top bonus is $3,000. And if you're over 15,000 in your month of new volume, they're going to increase that by 1,000. So it's $4,000. The same is true with the second place. It's either 2,000 or 3,000 if your volume is over 1,500, and the third place, 1,000 or 2,000. So such a great goal. And if you're over 15,000, whether you earn the top or not, you get a Sales Excellence Award, which means kids are being fed. And also, if you do that a second time, you can get a laptop. So I can't remember the name of that. I'm not a detail person, but it's a pretty amazing one. So definitely, you know, they're trying to always reward us for doing our jobs. Love that. So when we look at your equation for success, it's about consistency. And so, you know, is that talking to 2 new people a week, or is that talking to 10 new people a week, or 20 new people a week? It doesn't really matter what that is. It's just really important that you consistently do that. And it's really important that we take action every day. And being persistent with that behavior over time, not allowing excuses to get in the way, being persistent and staying on track and staying focused with your determination to achieve the goals that you want to achieve is going to equal success. No doubt about it. Success is a long-term commitment made to yourself. It's not something that happens overnight. It's something that takes consistency plus persistence plus determination. And I love that. I love this company. I love that we're all working together. And I love that there are so many people that are helping me to do this and helping me to help others. It's really a unique feature of Relive. So from our founder, Bob Montgomery, you get involved with Relive to change your health and your finances. You stay with Relive because it changes you. And I think a lot of us will attest to this, that when we got in, we were different than where we are right now. We've grown. We've grown through helping ourselves. We've grown through helping other people. And it's just so true. I have gotten so much more from this company than what I initially started it for. I wanted rid of hot flashes. That was my goal. And my goal has changed so many times. As I see more about this, I help people, and I have a better understanding of what I have my hands on. So exciting. So we're a few minutes early today, but the sun's shining here. I know everybody is ready to get outside and enjoy this beautiful day. Congratulations for being on with us this morning, for joining in this training, and don't miss Luann Picarelli next week at the same time. So you guys have a wonderful week. So happy to have you on with me today. Make it a Relive week.
Hey, Dawn.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for doing training. Luann is actually doing the Wednesday webinar this Wednesday, so don't miss that. And next Saturday, we don't quite know yet who's doing training, but yeah, get on the Wednesday webinar, which is 7:30 Central Time this Wednesday. Luann's doing that. It will be awesome, great stories. And thanks for doing training. That was an awesome training. Thanks,
Yeah,
Dawn.
thank you, Jen, for clarifying that. So, all right, everybody, have a great week.
Thank you. Great training, guys.
Thank you.